Good morning. I'm here in the Moffat Valley, between the town of Moffat and St Mary's Loch and further on Selkirk. And in about the middle, there's a very famous waterfall in Scotland called the Greymare's Tail. And perhaps you can see it just behind me there. And it cascades down from Loch Skene, quite high up in the hills around here, and it's quite spectacular. It's also very popular with a good path, and people come and visit it and explore it all the time. But today, I'm not actually going to visit the Greymare's Tail. I've got another tale to tell. Many years ago, a lad I used to go walking with in the hills told me a story that nearby, somewhere in the hills near the Greymare's Tail, there was another waterfall. A waterfall that he reckoned could rival the Greymare's Tail, but wasn't as popular simply because it took a bit of finding. And today, that's just what I'm off to do. The Greymare's Tail's lovely, but let's find this other waterfall. So here I am at my jumping off point. I've got my fluffy hat, sunglasses, I've got plenty of fluid, I've got my rucksack to carry everything in, and I've got a rough idea of where I'm going. Now you must remember that I heard about this half a generation ago, and I've been looking for this waterfall ever since. And today I think I might be on the trail, and this could finally be it. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to head off just now into the hills. Just a quick note, unusually for Scotland, it's very hot today. It's the 1st of June and temperatures are supposed to go up to 23 degrees. Now for hiking in Scotland, that is tropical. I've been on the go a little while now and the heat is starting to ramp up, but I'm feeling quite confident, so I'm going to leave here, carry on down into this burn bottom and start clambering up the other side. We'll see what we find. Sometimes in Scotland, when you're hiking the hills, you come across these stone structures. They're roughly circular in shape and they're made of just a dry stone wall with no cement or anything. Their purpose was to give the sheep shelter in the severest of the weather. A lot of them are still in use, but some, like this one, has gone out of use a bit. I'm now down in a glen bottom here, and as you hear and perhaps see behind me, there's a small stream. Now in winter these can be raging torrents, but at this time of year they're not too bad. But you still have to be careful. So I'm going to leap across this one, see how I get on. Now it's the worst bit, heading uphill. There's no easy way to do it. You just have to put your head down, one foot in front of the other, and keep going. But I reckon it's going to be worth it. Now, we're getting quite far up the hills now. We're a good few kilometres in, and I've got the place to myself apart from the sheep, and there's plenty of those. So it's just a case of slowly but surely making my way upward. I'm making reference to the map so I don't get lost and I know roughly where I am. We're starting to make some progress and I'm seeing some steep land away to the left hand side there. I'm getting slightly excited because this might be what I'm looking for. Now, I note as we approach this bit that the path becomes quite interesting. I certainly wouldn't like to make a wrong step here because on my left it's straight down. But thankfully, if I keep to the path, I'll get past this bit. Well, a lifetime in the mountains has taught me a lot of skills, and one of which, and probably the most important, is don't fall. It hurts. And here it is, my waterfall. I can hear it, and I can see it, and it certainly doesn't disappoint. I would imagine in the winter there'll be a lot more water coming over that. But even just now, you gain the impression that it's quite spectacular. And it's in various cascades as it heads down to the glen floor. I'm being careful here because it's a almost vertical drop behind me, so I'm not going to take any chances. But of course, if you want a spectacular waterfall, you need a steep, if not vertical drop. There you have it. I found my lost waterfall, and I'm so delighted, so happy about that. Now, some of you maybe have noticed that I haven't once said the name of the waterfall, and I haven't said really where it is, apart from in the hills near the Grey Mare's Tail. And the reason for that is that the Grey Mare's Tail is justly very popular, but that very amount of people kind of detracts from what it is, something wild in the landscape. Scotland is a land of mystery and of secrets, and I would like to think amongst our hills there are still many mysteries and secrets that are there to be discovered by those willing to go out and find them. I hope you've enjoyed a little journey, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!